Around the holidays, every single family has their own Christmas traditions, whether it's getting your tree on December 1st, posting your letters to Santa, or hanging your stockings over the fireplace. But growing up in California, when my family was from England, our traditions tended to be a little bit different than that. To start off, according to me, my family was never allowed to get our Christmas tree until December 16th. The reason for that was because my birthday was on December 15th, and any layover of Christmas and my birthday was not allowed. No Christmas songs, no birthmas presents, and definitely no tree. But once my birthday celebrations were over, I dove deep into Christmas and everything it entails. After the tree was decorated, my siblings and I would set out to write our letters to Santa. We wrote 2 different letters. The first one was the typical list of everything we wanted and needed for Christmas. The second one was a direct letter to Father Christmas. This was telling Father Christmas all the things we did this year that was good, and why we deserved all the things that we were supposed to get. Now, instead of putting our letters in envelopes and posting them to the North Pole, my family gathered around the fireplace on the first day of the school holidays with letters in hand. My dad started a log fire, and when we were ready, we all screamed Santa up the chimney together. Then, one by one, we placed our letters in the fire and watched them burn and watched the ashes fly up the chimney, each screaming Santa as loud and for as long as we could. The goal was to make sure that Santa could hear us, so he could come to our chimney and pick up the letter himself. This tradition was passed down from my mom. She grew up in a fairly strict environment, so being able to scream at the top of her lungs was an exhilarating experience for her. So of course she passed this tradition down to me, and I hope to eventually pass it on to my family. Because my parents grew up in England, some of their English traditions were brought with them. One of these included where we put our stockings. If you type Christmas stockings into Google, you will see that every single photo is stockings hung over the fireplace. But this is not where my family put our stockings. We put our stockings at the end of our bed, just like every single family in England does. This is my favorite family tradition because to us, when I was a kid, I would wake up every morning with that weight at the end of my bed and have that instant reminder that was my favorite day of the year. Each of these traditions have been a huge part of my family for my entire life, and I know that I will take these traditions and pass them on to each of my own family. They may not be the stereotypical celebrations. We may not get our tree on December 1st, we may not post our letters to Santa, and we may not hang our stockings over the fireplace. But without my family's unique Christmas traditions, it wouldn't feel like Christmas at all.
How was it?
I get really shaky, and I don't know if it comes through in my voice. That's what I'm trying to avoid, so I take really deep breaths before I came up here, which I think helped a little bit, but I don't know, my rate seems to be a little bit faster than when I'm practicing.
Okay. Anything else?
No, and my eye contact sometimes, because I didn't write out the entire speech, but I wrote out most of it.
Okay.
So I think I need to shorten it down so that so I look up more.
Okay.